you know, I've heard Jordan's an asshole. I've heard stories. Yo, Mike's an asshole. He's mean. But I've heard even more stories. He's the coolest motherfucker in the world. And one thing I always say about celebrities that people got to understand. Now, I'm not saying what Mike did was right, but we're human beings too. And sometimes you got to catch us at the right time. But you don't know what Mike might have gotten in an argument with Juanita. You know, his kids might have pissed him off. He just might not been in a good mood. Because my whole thing is, as much as I love this, nothing would crush me more than to finally meet Michael Jordan, who's one of him, Ali, and Tyson, and Michael Jackson were the only four celebrities that would make me starstruck. And nothing would crush me more than to go up to Mike and be like, yo, Mike. And he talked to me like he talked to Chamillionaire. I will purposely get mad and say some shit I don't mean. That's why LeBron better than you. I don't mean that, but I'd be mad.
I met Michael Jordan at this Michael Jordan party. It was at his party. And I never, I know it's some rumors that I asked him for an autograph and he said no, or like, that's a lie. I saw Michael Jordan. I'm at a party and I don't ask nobody for nothing. I never do. I don't like when people overly do it to me. I had saw Michael Jordan taking pictures with girls. He was like, you know, and I ain't mad at it. He's taking pictures with people, you know what I'm saying? And he was taking pictures and every now and then taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? So then later on, you know what I'm saying? I seen him and they was like, oh, there go Mike. And he was standing over there. He was with some of the Boston Celtics. He was with Spike Lee. He was with I don't know, some other people. And I was just like, man, this is just that one moment where I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go say, I'm gonna ask Mike for a picture. And then I said, I went over there and I said, hey fellas, you know, nobody was talking, they was just chilling, whatever, right? And I was just like, man, I don't mean to be rude, but Mike, I just want to know if I could get a picture. And then now I understand, I kind of expected him to say no. So I wasn't mad if he said no, but the way he said it, he said, oh, hell nah, man, I ain't taking no pictures. And he said it like that. And I was like, I kind of got stunned for a second because I was like, wait a second, I don't think he heard. I turned back and my boys were just looking at me like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of thought that he didn't hear what I said. And I was like, keep in mind, I had just came from a Reggie Bush event. Everybody knows about the Michael Jordan jersey, right? Me and Reggie Bush was doing this event, right? And he was auctioning off these jerseys. So I had to keep on raising my hand and bidding for these jerseys, right? And it was a Michael Jordan jersey, an Allen Iverson autograph, the Shaq, man, a Vince Carter. There was a whole bunch of jerseys, right? And I kept raising my hand. It was like 1,000. I raised my hand. They said 2,000, and some dude raised his hand. And they said 3,000. I raised my hand. They said 4,000. We kept going back and forth. And then I finally went over to him at 7,000 and was like, hey, man, stop raising your hand, man. You don't want them jerseys. And he was like, I said, man, how about we stop and then we both split the jerseys at 7,000 and we split the money. And he was like, all right, cool. So we didn't raise our hands no more. And then they said, sold to Chamillionaire and that guy right there for $7,000. So the guy tells me that he wasn't even tripping. He didn't even want to get the jerseys. He was just trying to show off to Kim Kardashian who was on the stage. I was like, man, this dude that made me pay $7,000 for these jerseys and he didn't even want the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, whatever, right? I'm telling Michael the story. I'm like, I just bid $7,000 for a Michael Jordan jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he goes, you know what? I'll tell you what. You pay $15,000 right now for a jersey from me, and I'll take a picture with you. And keep in mind, Michael Jordan's real tall. He's looking down on me, and I'm looking up at him like, man, I've never been so heated in my life, man. My heart just started racing like, I'm about to steal off on this fool. And I thought about all the times when I used to pause the little video game or the basketball game and draw the picture of this dude dunking. I thought about all the times when I seen John Starks come baseline and just dunk on them fools. I thought about the time when Allen Iverson crossed them over and I was like, what? Jordan, how you let Allen Iverson cross you over? Like, big Michael Jordan fan. And it's just the way he did it. And then, who was it? Paul Pierce. So one of them was like, yo, hey, man, chill out. That's Chamillionaire, man. He was like, I don't give up. And he cursed. He said, I don't give up. And I was like, and then you know what I did? I just sat there for a second. I just sat there and looked at him. And then I turned to Spike Lee and I said, you know what? I appreciate it, bro. That's all good. And I shook Spike Lee's hand. And they all had that look like, man, you know, that's just how Mike is. You know what I'm saying? I shook everybody's hand. And then I walked off. And then Ray Allen was over there. And Ray Allen was like, hey, man, he took a picture with me. I guess they was kind of doing it because they kind of felt kind of like a certain way or something. You know, I took a picture with Paul Pierce and everything, but it wasn't really even that big a deal. I expected him to say no. It's just the way he said it. It was the most rudest. I'm probably not even repeating it as mean as he said it. So after that, I was like, wow, man, this dude must really be, he must feel a certain way inside where he just treat people like that. And keep in mind, when I used to stay in Chicago, a lot of y'all know about I used to stay in Chicago, the people that I used to stay with, they used to tell me all the time that Michael Jordan is bad, man. He just be smoking weed, cursing all day. I didn't believe it. I was like, no way, not Michael. You know what I'm saying? Because the image that he portrayed. And then they was like, they knew because they used to clean his cars. They used to work for the company to clean his cars, and he always used to be cursing at them. He always used to be talking trash to them. He always used to be saying stuff, and they told me, and I was like, nah. So then when I finally saw him, he was like that to me. So I was like, wow. And then I had heard so many rumors about people saying how Michael Jordan, how bad he was. So I was kind of disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's some people that's gonna go out there and say, oh, Cam was a groupie for Michael Jordan, man. You can say whatever you want, man. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, them the biggest icons that I ever had. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no rapper. It was those was it. Because remember, I wasn't really allowed to listen to rap like that when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? It was my dad used to watch basketball all day. Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, I could tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? And then Michael Jackson. But you know, so Mike was just a big disappointment, man. And then sometimes a little kid will be asking for an autograph. He'll be like, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? That's why to this day, I'll never be like that. Even if I'm in a bad mood when people ask me, I still do it. I wouldn't talk that way to somebody. I might even tell them, man, I'm not really in the mood, but I still do it in a nice way. He was just, he'll curse you out. So, and then after that, my security called me and was like, yo, Nike brand Jordan wants to talk to you because they want to apologize. They were trying to send me Nike Jordans and all this stuff. And, I was like, oh, and then to make the story even interesting, when I was leaving, I was about to leave, and I saw Young Jock coming in. And Young Jock was all heated about something, because I was like, hey, man, no matter what you do not go talk to Michael Jordan. And then he was like, F Michael Jordan. And I was like, why you all mad? He was like, because he had just came down the red carpet, and he was wearing some Adidas, and people were mad. They was like, how you going to disrespect Michael Jordan in the air that he walks on because you coming into his party with some Adidas on? And Young Chuck was like, what? Like, I'm not even gonna repeat what he said, but he was like, man, it's not God. What you talking about? Like, that's how they was acting. You know what I'm saying? So that's my Michael Jordan story. I don't know if I've told anybody that full story in entirety, but yeah, he was like looking down on me, cursing like he wanted to fight, and it just came out of nowhere. He must have been in a bad mood. It was bad. It was bad. It was like pretty embarrassing. Like, as a man, even as a man, you want to be like, I actually felt like, man, I should just steal him right now. I'm just going to steal him. I don't care what happens. I'm just about to punch him. But I didn't. I refrained, and I was just like, yeah, all right. He probably would have knocked me out. Michael Jordan probably would have knocked me out. I don't care. I would have made front page. Believe that. I would have made front page.
The whole thing with Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan not liking rap.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I saw that on another interview. You heard that out of his own.
His own mouth. I've been saying it for years. On my records, I've been like, I'm from New York, but still I be hating the Knicks and fuck Jordan, but still I be rocking his kicks. I just never said why I kept saying fuck Jordan. A lot of people thought I was saying fuck Jordan because he was a New York Knick killer. Like, let's just be clear.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear. But
he sent Patrick to the Hall of Fame with no rings.
yes.
With
Jordan,
no rings.
Jordan, New York, the whole New York should hate Jordan, but we're a fan. Black as being black, man. This is a guy who did it. This is the most phenomenal dude in the game. So after he retired, this is way after he retired. It was a Def Jam Christmas party. We were running around smacking people drinks, and whoever got mad was like, "It's free, asshole. Go get another one." Like it was a joke. It was a Mariah Carey / Def Jam party. So when I had walked, I had I didn't know, like, I had cut the line, like, when I was walking around. I seen the line. I said it was Redman and Method Man. Now that I look at it, it could have been either one of them, or it could have been Freeway. I just know it was Def Jam's artist. Like, when I say, Redman and Method Man, I'm saying Def Jam. I don't mean them in particularly. But in my mind, that's what I vision. And so I'm sitting there and I'm drunk and I'm like, oh shit, because I was close to him while everybody else was kind of waiting online, and he had like 3 or 4 securities. He had the tunnel security that obviously Def Jam probably assigned to him, and then he had the Men in Black security, the people with the earpieces. I need one of them earpieces immediately. You know what I mean? And so I was like kind of next to him, like I was like he was like right there and I was here, And I remember somebody saying such and such it couldn't have been a picture because pictures wasn't hot back then. So I remember them just saying such and such want to holler at you. And he was like, who's that? And they was like, he's a rapper. And I remember Jordan saying, fuck rap. And that shit, yo, that shit,
Oh gosh.
it still hurts. It still hurts. But if you ever look at Michael Jordan, and I'm not trying to diss Michael, I'm figuring Nike would never give me love after this, and I'm figuring I'll never get a free pair of Jordans, which I've never got in the first place. But so it's not like Jordan can say, we're cutting you off. Cutting me off for what? I've never been on. But if you actually look at Michael Jordan, he's never made a statement about Black Lives Matter. He's never made a statement about with the police brutality. He's never actually acted black. Even his bell-bottom jeans, like nobody black and cool looks like that. He still wears it's not even he wear baggy clothes. He wears bell-bottoms. Like he wears the wide bottoms. Like those never been hot in the black community. But that let you know. Does it make him a bad person? No. Me personally, I don't ever want to be political. Like I don't ever. I'll remind me to tell you that situation. I was presented with an opportunity where I could have been political, and I got scared, so I moved away. So that doesn't make me a bad person the same way it doesn't make Jordan a bad person that he's not, identifying with the black issues. But we have to know that he's not a black person. Like to me, I'm out now. He might love R&B. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean he hates all black music. But right now, if you say black music, the first thing that should pop up is hip hop, rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then R&B. Let's just be clear. Like it's hip hop first, then R&B, then jazz, and soul and whatever else genre it falls into. So if you see your idol, a person that at least you look up to, a person that you watch dunk on John Starks, a person that you watch, dominate Reggie Miller, a person that in my era, and you see him say fuck rap, like a whole genre of music, it's something that I never got over. And every time I buy a pair of Jordans, I'd be like, I feel guilty. Like if Ralph Lauren would have said that, we would have boycotted.
Should we stop buying Jordans? I mean,
we should have been stopped buying Jordans, but they fly. Like this is real shit. I really wouldn't try to say, like, if Jordan came here right now, unless the people said, Jordan, that's the nigga talking about you, I wouldn't even try to say hi to him. But I do like the design of his sneakers. So that lets you know how much of a grown person I've always been. I've never really liked Jordan as a person, because what he's presented himself has never been a person like I could get along with. But if you make a great product, I have to support it. I can't hate it. I can't sit around and say, you know what, he's an asshole, but...
I mean, you could.
I can, but
you really could.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm flat-footed like a motherfucker. There's not a lot of sneakers that I look good in. I'm gonna tell you right now, Nike, most of all Nikes I look good in. Most of all Jordan, not all of them, but most of them I look good in. Some Pumas I can wear, some Adidas I can wear. I can't wear them all, so. Because I'm flat-footed, like I wouldn't even be able to get in the Army.
Video had Michael Jordan in there.
Wow.
Jordan is a hater of hip hop. he only likes Hov. That's it. That's where it stops. It's Hov and that's it. I seen him shut Redman down. I seen him shut Redman at a Def Jam Christmas party. We were all sitting there waiting to speak to Michael Jordan, and nigga said, "Yo, you Redman and Method Man is here." He said, "Fuck rap." See say that. I was like. This is my face. I'm like, I'm on the side of him. Like, look, Redman.
That's going viral.
Somebody's like, now, yeah, fuck it, quote me, but I believe it was Redman and Method Man, and I'm to the side, so I'm seeing, like, I could directly hear his voice. This wasn't. He was like, fuck rap. I was like, oh, that shit hurt me, yo.
At the Def Jam Christmas, was he doing the Def Jam Christmas
party? Def Jam Christmas party, my dude.
He doing the Def Jam Christmas
Mariah
party.
Carey hosting and shit like that. He only spoke the Hov, but he spoke the Hov. He spoke the Hov. That's without a doubt.